So this bit, part 3, is going to be fitting the Mk7 steering wheel and Mk7 steering wheel using the Mk6 steering column and steering column shroud and switch gear, because most people use the Mk6 steering wheel as a boss chopped up, you'll see in the video, and use that as the boss to fit the Mk7 steering wheel, and I haven't done that in this video, so hopefully it'll be interesting and handy for you to watch and might help a few more people than I expected to. So I've been having to go with the fitting the Mk7 steering wheel. As I might have said in the video, I can't remember, a lot of people, well, we all hate the Mk6, it's horrendous, it's horrible, it's awful to keep clean, never stays clean, it's sweaty and heavy and ugly. And the Mk7 one has the same fitment column as like new focuses and stuff. So looking at that, yep, lovely. It's got the hexagon, which is 15mm, because I found that out from it's the same size as the original bolt out of the column. So what I've done is, well, a lot of people, they say to cut the lump off the back, and then you chop up your old steering wheel, and you make a boss out of the old steering wheel. So you chop it, doing there, and then bolt that onto there. I didn't want to do that. I didn't feel that was the right way to do it, because I'm a fanny. What I've done is, I got my scrap Mk7 steering wheel, which is there. I cut the back off it. There, that's it. And then what I did was I lined it up. So I got the wheel straight, I lined this up straight, and be careful when you're doing it because the hole's not actually square. So if you got it straight, the steering wheels would just sink. So I lined it up as best I could, and ironically slightly out of kilter. Oh well, I'll fix that later. You can always get the tracking done to fix that later. And what I did was, I got my marker pen, so that would sit on there. You can see the gaps through the back. You can see the gaps through the back. What I did is, I marked down the back of the column. Might be able to see some blue marks. There you go. There's some blue marks. Marked out where the hexagon is. And then, you can do it with the file, but I've got the tools, I might as well use them. I used the belt sander and filed the column into the hexagon. So now it's the hexagon shape, the right shape for the Mk7 steering wheel, which will mean I can fit my nice new proper steering wheel. Lovely. The only thing I do have to do is, because the squibs are different, I do have to cut the lump off the back. Otherwise it would smash into the squib and smash the squib to bits, and it's not worth the hassle. So here we are with the steering wheel. It's not on properly, but it's bolted up. Not bolted up, it's just loosely on, should I say. I've got cowling on. If I want to, I could take it down a little bit more. Not much. But I might just leave it at that, because it sits quite happily with plenty into the column there. But the shroud for the top doesn't fit, because it hits the shroud for the cluster. So what you need to do, well, what I'm doing is, I've taken the cluster shroud out, and then I'm going to, I've lined that up onto there, put that in, clicked it in place so it's in the right place, and then try to put the cluster shroud on, and marked where I need to cut. So now I'm going to cut that out. So get the cluster shroud in, that on, cluster shroud in, everything done. Hopefully, I say that, probably not. So that's the shroud cluster in, the cluster shroud in, the top on. This is always why you cut to the waist side first. That was lined up, and I marked it, and I cut to the waist side, so I've got a bit more to play with. And it's actually, it could have been less, but it's about perfect. I'm just gonna tidy it up, clean it up. You'll never know when it's done. Absolutely hunky-dory. Now I just need to find out about the cluster. Cluster shroud. Well, as soon as the steering wheel's on, I'm going to get it done today. And then I can finally about with the cluster shroud soon. Whether I use this one or my scrap one to butcher and make it the right shape, but we'll figure something out. There we go, steering wheel's on. Obviously the buttons don't work, but that's just something for another day. But it's got a nice steering wheel now, nice leather, lovely. Airbag is plugged in, horn's plugged in but doesn't work. I need to figure out the connections, but that's a job for another day again. Well, I might do it later, I might do it today. But the only thing is it means popping the steering cowling off again, which I've only just put on. Might have a look and see what I need to do. So another thing I've just found out, I was going to use my old A-pillars, but they're different between the Mk6 and the Mk7 again, because the dash is different. So I'll just try and do a side by side. You see, hold on, oh, there we go. So that comes out like that. That one goes down. You can't get that one into there. You could trim it, obviously, if you wanted to, but if you get the Mk7 ones, put the Mk7 ones in. It's just as easy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to try and show you how, which might be actually really hard to do with one hand. I keep hitting the headliner, I don't want to do that. So, kind of line it up, go forward, push it down into there, and then I've got wires running through here, so it should. Ow! Don't bend your fingernail back, that hurts. Pull it. Oops. Door seal, which we changed before. If you do the Mk7 door seal change. The camera won't pick up the light difference. There we go. That goes down, and that should clip in. I can't do it one-handed, but you get the idea. There you go. Finally, this bit will be the last little outro bit, because I don't really usually do them. I'm not that type of person. But I needed a date because I did everything in one day and I didn't expect it. And the video was going to be too long. So that's the dash install. There's still bits to do. You'll follow us through it. But 90% of it's done. Any problems I find that I need to fix, I'll document, put them up. We're going from there. We'll catch you in a bit.